A shot from earlier as the Miami team bus arrived at the...
Hey, Brian.
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Phoenix Suns. Monday, they head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. The 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
Lowry outside. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. Booker, pass to Crowder. He takes it in. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter, but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
Lowry outside. From downtown. Crowder grabs a miss. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Robinson against Booker. Crowder outside. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break. Here we go. The shot by Butler. No good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Ayton against Adebayo. For 3. Booker. 16 feet out. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo in the post. Booker defending. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
And that one's good. Call.
You have to admire how good CP3 is at getting the looks he wants out there. Rarely takes a bad shot when he's on the floor.
Paul against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Corner shot. Connects. The jumper drops.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Paul against Lowry. Deflected. They get it back.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Booker finds Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Miami trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here's Butler outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
A minute and a half left in the first quarter here. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And he makes it.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Outside Butler for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Oh, got that one up quick. Ball's got 5 now.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Adebayo. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And here's Butler outside.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
Again, the miss by Butler.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Booker finds Ayton. Here's Crowder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Team foul.
Jay Crowder, he's very compact, strong field, can be a load to defend.
And so he hits both. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Robinson. Looking to win the run. And again, the Heat missing. The Suns have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Adebayo. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break up 12. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Ayton. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Booker can't get it to go. Butler against Bridges. Butler good.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
You love how fearless Butler can be, charging through contact to get his shot. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Butler. This one for 3. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
They double team Paul. And stolen by Adebayo. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And here's Butler outside. Again, the miss by Butler.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy basket.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Paul passes to Bridges. Shot from the mid-range.
Lowry isn't the biggest player, but he can get in your shirt and challenge a shot.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. Lowry with it. Here's Robinson. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. A different look for Miami. Payne against Oladipo. Pass to Johnson. Fires for 3. The shot comes out, and Miami the other way now. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Oladipo against Payne. Here's Strus. And again, the Heat missing. The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Shamet. And a miss there on the triple. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Hero outside. a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. The Suns shooting around 50% in the game so far. McGee passes to Kaminsky. Goes back up. And it's laid in by McGee. McGee's got his first points of the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Oladipo outside. To the middle. Here's Morris. It's tipped.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Payne's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I just love the ball movement.
Hero on the wing. To stop the drought. Knocked away. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the 3-point line in the second quarter. Pass to Shaman. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Out to Oladipo. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
Heat ball.
And here's Miami. Here's Dedmon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Frank Kaminsky picks one up here.
The thing about Dedmon, doesn't have a lot of go-to moves, but his activity causes havoc.
And so he makes both from the line. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Oladipo against Payne. Pass to Shaman. 4-3. 2 on the clock. And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They are in control of this game, up by 8.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Victor Oladipo. Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3. A line change here for Miami. Back to Payne. To the inside. McGee. Adebayo with the rejection. Fast break Miami. For 3. Robinson. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
3-point field goal.
Robinson's got 5. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Lowry outside. Outside Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or two. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you.
A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 7.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Payne against Butler. Here's Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses from close range. Miami has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Back to Payne.
2 minutes remaining.
Tipped away.
2 minutes.
Fast break Miami. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Lowry finds Robinson. Shoots. And they'll get another chance. Outside Butler. Outside Robinson. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. They led the game at one point by 20. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchor the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And that one good.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
And out of bounds, the Heat will take it.
Miami ball.
For Miami, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. For 3, Lowry. The Suns clear it. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Some changes for Phoenix. Left side Robinson. Here's the 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Paul finds Booker. Offensive board. Here's Ayton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His 4th personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for Phoenix.
Ayton hits them both. The Heat have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Lowry against Paul. Shot on the wing. No good. A bit long that time.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
3-pointer, Bridges. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Phoenix up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been in total control in this game, and they hope it continues. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Robinson with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively, and it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Lowry against Paul. Bridges outside. To the right side, releases, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Suns lead by 16. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Bridges passes to Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Butler covering. Pulls it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And here are the Heat now. They trail by 16. Lowry against Paul. Stolen by Booker. Here's Ayton. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Lowry finds Robinson. Clock at 6. Back to Lowry from deep. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Paul. Ayton. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Lowry to pass to Robinson. Launches it. And again, the Heat missing. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here we go, all alone. Jumps up. That shot missing. Nice D from Bridges. Booker against Butler. Booker, the pass to Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Adebayo slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
When CP3 pulls up off the dribble, he's a high percentage shooter. He really looks in rhythm.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Robinson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phoenix with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. The Heat have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And here's Crowder from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeAndre Ayton.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
6 to shoot. Here's Tucker. Off target with the 3. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Lowry, no good. Lets it fly. Hits the front of the rim and out. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Well, this might not have... Basketball. It's back. Good stuff. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Monday, they head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Booker. Over to the left wing. Here's a 3 from Paul. Offensive rebound. Outside for Booker. The 3 ball. Tries yet again. Pass to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. To the wing on the left. Here's a 3 from Paul. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And after a long offseason, both teams sure would like to kick things off with a win.
Yeah, and don't forget, B.A., these early games count the same as the ones down the stretch. A hot start can make all the difference in building momentum and getting you to your ultimate goal.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Crowder. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Outside Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Down low. Crowder, the pass to Aiden. Bridges down low. Hunter covering. He shoots. Capella with a rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Stolen by Ayton. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Here's Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Paul. Bridges finds Paul. 18 feet out. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Young against Paul. To the paint. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Three-pointer, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Now here's Booker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Bridges misses. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 so far. Paul with a steal. On the wing, Crowder. Collins defending. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Williams with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Payne against Williams. Here's Shamet. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Outside Gallinari. Three-pointer. Another three for Atlanta.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
It's Bridges on the wing. The quick look, no good that time. On offense, here are the Hawks. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Herter can't hit. The Suns trailing. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Left side, Gallinari. Here's Jang. Outside, Williams. Off target from outside. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks ahead. And This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Mikal Bridges is out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Campaign, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Reddish. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Well, Gorgui Dieng, as a big man, is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Herter. Here's Reddish. Oh, they get a hand on it. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Outside Payne. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. The shot by Payne, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And Kaminsky gets it to go.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Williams up top, defended by Payne. Williams' shot is good.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Payne against Williams. Outside Payne. Kaminsky outside. Back to Payne from 10 feet away. And he can't bank that one in. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Gallinari against Kaminsky. Back to Reddish. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Bridges outside. Down low. Here's McGee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the mental aspect of the game, so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, B.A. On the defensive end of the floor, number one, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends.
Here's Kaminsky. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Hawks leading. Right side Gallinari. Back to Herter. There's a minute 40 left in the second. Pass to Gallinari. Outside Herter. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Shamet. Back to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Payne against Williams. Pass to Herter. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he drives in. And the basket is good. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. Kaminsky in the post. He's against Dieng. Kaminsky can't hit.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Williams from long range. With the putback, it's good on the putback. And now a 10-point Atlanta lead.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to McGee. Over Herder. And the baseline jumper, no good. That shot off the mark. And so that... All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Herter. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Williams in at the point guard position. Well, the Hawks shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Pass to Herter. Driving to the basket. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Crowder, that's good.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Williams against Paul. Back to Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Williams. The Hawks need to get one up here. Connects from downtown. Herder's got 7 points.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in points off the bench, but don't sleep on his passing game. What an assist.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Inside. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outside Paul. Here's Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Here's Jang. And he lays it up and in. Jang's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A nice start to the 3rd. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Right side Paul. Booker for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, if Booker is in 3-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Gallinari for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Crowder right side. Now here's Paul. Herder defending. Back to Paul. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
That free throw no good. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And he's good on the 2nd. And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
Paul against Young. Capella, the pass to Collins. Now Young. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. Good on the shot.
Trae Young.
And the Hawks lead by 9.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Right side, Paul. Crowder outside. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Crowder, the pass to Booker. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Drains the triple. And now it's a 12-point Atlanta lead.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Stolen by Young. To the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Shoots over Young. No good, off the front rim. Atlanta's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. No good on the 3. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Booker. To the inside. Bridges with it. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Down low. Here's Bridges. And they pick up 2. Bridges has got 6 points.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Bogdanovich from long range. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off.
And so it's Atlanta looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the...
Hey, what we got to do here?
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Paul against Young. Ayton inside. Back to Paul. Lets it fly. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight. Paul against Young. Here's Ayton. And it's Phoenix with another.
Well, this guy's so effective. DeAndre Ayton will take the mid-range if you concede it.
Paul against Young. Hunter on the wing. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here they come with numbers in transition. Excellent D there from Capella. Atlanta is shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Outside Young. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside, here's Paul. The shot won't fall. Excellent D there from Collins.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause. Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Paul with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Bridges against Young. To the paint. Stolen by Collins. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And a deep 3 from Young. No luck on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Outside Paul. And the Suns get another three.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
Left side,
2 minutes
Bogdanovich.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Young against Paul. And he's going for the oop here. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Fires it. Booker can't get it to go. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Young against Paul. Young misses. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Bridges passes to Ayton, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Hunter on the wing. And here's Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Capella. Atlanta again missing. The Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Hawks.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Bogdan Bogdanovich.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Hunter.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Paul passes to Booker. Shoots it from the corner. Paul's shot is off. So we see the Hawks taking the... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.
where the level 40 reward will be waiting for you. For Season 1, there's none other than Pink Diamond Carmel.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set. And welcome everyone to the NBA on Allie.
Brian, thank you.
Oh, he sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And with opening night, Brent, we'll get to see these players going full force.
This is huge. The difference between the preseason and then ratcheting things up for an opening night. The butterflies are there. The excitement is there. The uniform smells better. The lights are a little bit brighter. So let's get it going.
Now here's Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Ball against Conley. Shot clock at 6. Ball passes to Booker. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Paul against Conley. Driving inside, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Ball finds Booker over Mitchell. That one's wide left.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Gobert. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Incredible balance on that take. You got to respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Left side, Paul. Pass to Ayton. Paul against Conley. Outside Paul from the arc. Second shot opportunity, and Ayton with the lay-in.
Well, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
From deep, Conley. The shot misses. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Paul passes to Ayton. Got it. Ayton's gotten his second bucket.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Paul against Conley. Fires for 3. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And with Crowder's free agency, the team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Conley against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Conley, guarded closely. Bogdanovic, that's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Crowder. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Bogdanovic against Crowder. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And he makes it on the layup.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Paul against Conley. Fires, high post. They get it again.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Conley. He shoots it. The Suns clear it.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Outside for Booker. Bogdanovich against Paul. Booker, the pass to Crowder. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Jazz ball.
Utah trailing here. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. Here's Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Crowder. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
And that does it for the first quarter. Suns ahead, up 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Number 1, Chris Paul.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season that really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
Paul with it. He's guarded by Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Pass to O'Neal. Now Conley. Here's the 3. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Down low. Ayton finds Paul. Booker against Mitchell. Left side Booker. Here's a 3 from Paul. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz shooting just 42% so far in the game. Now here's Mitchell. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Outside Paul. Good D by Gobert.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Back to O'Neal. Up and over Crowder. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
On the wing, Crowder. To the inside. And that's going to be a travel. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Nice D from Paul.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Conley. Booker for 3. Up again. It's good on the putback. Ayton's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And here are the Jazz. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Inside. Stolen by Booker. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Conley. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Bogdanovich down low. Crowder with a steal. And a pretty tightly contested game. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a rough ride in the first quarter for Utah. We saw them with a striking
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Utah calls timeout. Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. 5th on the list, Joe Ingles.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. Whiteside. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. And the Jazz lead by 3. Right side, Paul. Bridges outside. This for the tie. And it's Paul with the 3. Paul's got 8 points.
Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Whiteside. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns shooting efficiently, 50% so far.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, time in the G League.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
To the paint. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist by Clarkson. Whiteside's got 4 points in the quarter. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Clarkson with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. And out of bounds, the Suns will take it. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Crowder, the pass to Paul. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Pass to Ingles. Out left to the wing. Gay outside. Takes the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Banked it in off the glass. And now a 4-point Suns lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Knocked loose. To the left wing. To the middle. Here's Honey. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. Give that one to Jay Crowder. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Paul. Uses the glass on the layup. Paul's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Substitution for your Suns.
Here's Honey, defended by Payne. Kicks it out to Clarkson. From deep, Hay nails it from beyond the arc. And this game is tied up now.
Wow, when Rudy Gay's connecting there, that's going to help out a lot. It really opens up the rest of the court.
Right side Payne. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And the bucket is good. McGee's got his first points in this one.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
1:07 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. The kick out to Gay. For the lead. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
It's Shamet on the wing. Ingles defending. Here's Johnson. That one doesn't drop. And Utah will come the other way. And after this one wraps up, they're off to San Antonio, where they'll face the Spurs. It's the 2nd game of 3 on the road. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
Outside Payne. Down low. Here's Kaminsky. Rebounded by Gay. Here's Clarkson. They grab their own miss. That gives them the lead. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Jazz out in front. They lead by a bucket. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Poked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Pass to Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot. The ball's knocked loose. Crowder with a steal. Bridges with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Conley against Paul. Here's O'Neal. Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich with it. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul from behind the arc. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Here's Conley. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Jazz lead by 1. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight. Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
First team foul.
Here's Ayton. Rebound, Utah. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
And the shot goes.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
And here's Conley. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Conley against Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 1st foul.
And he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Conley to the inside. It's good. Now it's a 3-point Utah lead.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Here's Paul. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And I just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
Pass to O'Neal. Conley with the ball. Now here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Right wing. Ayton against Gobert. Off the glass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 5. Paul can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Crowder against Conley. To the middle. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Pure from 3-point range.
3-point field goal.
And the Jazz lead by 6.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And it's Paul off the drive. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, and do you see Chris Paul sweating right now? I don't.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Fires from deep. The shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Here's Ayton. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker against Mitchell.
Count it! There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Pass to O'Neal. And an intentional foul right there.
Devin Booker. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Now a timeout called by Phoenix. They're down by 3. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Along.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Los Angeles Lakers. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And for Miami, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Lowry against Paul. Here is Lowry. Outside Robinson, back to Lowry. The pass to Adebayo. Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. And we're at the beginning of a long NBA season, Doris, for a team looking to go the distance. What's the single most important thing to establish early?
Probably, Kevin, the commitment to the collective. You know, there's always going to be new faces. How do you integrate those personalities? Can you get everyone on the same page at the outset? Understand some nights some guys may play, maybe not the next night. Are you committed to the team?
Now, here's Butler, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Ball against Lowry. On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. Launches a three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that three go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Butler in the corner. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. Driving in and slam dunk by Butler.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Paul looking around. Ayton wide open. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Lowry. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Adebayo with the ball. Bridges covering. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Lowry. Robinson for three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, this guy is a champion. Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Pass to Crowder. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Booker dishes to Crowder. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Robinson kicks to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, that's about inside positioning and the attack mentality. Jimmy Butler on the throwdown.
Ball passes to Crowder. Stolen by Tucker. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop.
Oh, gentlemen. My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. An emphatic LU jam. Now here's Paul. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, you think because of his frame it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The drive by Booker.
Well, the strong drive by D-Book just forces the defender's hands right there. You give this guy an opening and he will attack it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Bridges against Butler. And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Paul with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Paul kicks to Booker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Miami ball.
The Heat leading by 7. Now Lowry still looking for his first bucket in this one. He dishes it to Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. From deep, Adebayo. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the Charities Fund. These guys were practically automatic. Number 1, Chris Paul.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Now here's Butler. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, everyone knows that Jimmy Butler has a scoring mentality, but there makes the extra pass beautiful.
Paul dishes to Booker. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Lowry with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Outside for Lowry. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Lowry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat. It's Crowder on the wing. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And here's Booker from the arc. Doesn't go for him. The Heat go the other way with it.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Paul passes to Bridges. It's Crowder on the wing, guarded by Tucker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry against Paul. Passes it to Adebayo. Butler on the way. Knocks it loose. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Here's Tucker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Well, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
Kicks it out to Booker. Trying to get something going. Miami grabs the miss. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Robinson. The kick outside to Butler. The Heat rebound. Outside Robinson. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. They shoot again. No good off the back of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And it's Paul missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Heat.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Feeds it to Tucker. Over Paul. And too long on the shot. Suns trail by 16. To the paint. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Paul. Ayton's got 6.
Boy, you think about DeAndre Ayton. It's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Lowry finds Robinson. Miami no good on that time either.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Butler on the wing. Defended by Crowder. And here's the fast break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You get a sense there of how challenging it is to guard DeAndre Ayton. Gets good position, makes the defense react.
Line for the Suns.
Ayton hits them both. Hero passes to Oladipo. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Booker. 2 on the clock. And so it's the Miami Heat. And thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are leading by 12.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Miami leading by 12. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Miami, we've got Wayne Dedman, Tyler Hero out there with Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris, and it's Cruz in at the small forward position. Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul, fires the 3. Miami grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And the pass to Oladipo. There's Hero with the 3. The shot off that time. The Suns go the other way with it. And stolen by Dedman. Pass to Hero. Back to Dedman. And Dedman throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the embedded dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Ayton with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. No good from the low block. Miami leading by 16. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Oladipo for 3. Bridges with the board. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. To the inside. Paul kicks to Bridges. Paul passes to Bridges. Over Oladipo. They get it back. Crowder. Dedman with the block. And they're able to recover. Back to Bridges. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now here's Ayton. Dedman defending. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Bridges.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Nanja and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And Dedman throws it down.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Gets a hand on it, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 10.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Ball against Oladipo. Morris outside. Back to Oladipo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Payne gets a wide open look. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Connects from three-point range. Hero's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. Dishes it to Kaminsky. Pocket 6. Johnson. The shot's good. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Now here's Oladipo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Strus. The 3. That shot off. And so it's the Miami Heat. 13 points up at the end of the period. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Suns trail by 13. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the point. Outside Robinson, shot on the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's Payne, while recovering. Payne passes to Shamet. Another shot. McGee's shot is off.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Passes it to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Now here's Payne, guarded closely. The pass to McGee. Over Adebayo. And the Suns miss again. Miami leading by 17. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. No good from outside. Suns have gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Shamet. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Shamet's got his first points in this one.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Now here is Lowry. Payne covering. Lowry with the ball. Outside Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. A shot by Lowry, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now, here's Shamet. Tight defense on him. Johnson can't get it to go. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. 3-pointer, Butler. Again, the miss by the Heat. Suns trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now here is Lowry. Payne covering. And Lowry gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 15.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Johnson finds Payne. No good on the three. Miami leading by 15. Outside Butler. Latrey. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Count that one.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Kaminsky. Robinson for three. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Heat.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Butler.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Right side Lowry. To get it to Adebayo and does. And that one is off. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Shamet missing. And here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. And that one is good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so Miami takes this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining. Players final, and David.
Thank you so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. Yep, that one goes in there. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can. And just getting on the same page takes some time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Fires for 3. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Crowder. Suns keep it alive. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Booker the pass to Paul. Dishes it to Bridges. Goes back up. And that one hits back iron.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
To the left wing, Capella dishes to Collins. Bogdanovich against Ayton. And the dunk by Capella.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Kicks it out to Booker. From the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Young. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Pass to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Out to the right wing. Paul passes to Bridges. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
It's good. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Paul left side. Paul is doubled. Feeds to Bridges. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Bridges. Lays it up off the glass.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Paul against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Inside. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Young.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Paul against Young. Booker outside. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
And taking a look now at stats for Chris Paul. Coming off a terrific season. He put in about 16 points a game last year. 9 assists and 4 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Collins. Trying to get open is Crowder. And the shot is long.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
Paul passes to Crowder. Unable to get that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. There's the pass to Collins. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Good work there as it goes.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Young. 6 points for him. Outside Bogdanovich. For Booker. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by 7. And back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively. Also keeping them out of sync.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Zhang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. Takes the 13-footer. Bridges with the steal. Paul kicks to Ayton. Back to Paul. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Gallinari outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Williams scanning the floor. Out to the wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Offline with his 3. The Suns have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Reddish with the double team. Crowder kicks to Shannon. Bridges outside. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 5 now.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're hitting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Gallinari, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Bray, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that,
isn't easy to come by.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Bridges has got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns. Pass to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And it's Paul missing. Atlanta's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Collins kicks to Young. Back to Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Ball against Young. Ball looking over the floor. Passes it to Bridges. And the 3 off target. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Collins. Here's Capella at the elbow. Collins. Young with no one around. Hands it from downtown. Young's got 9.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Pass to Shamet. 11 feet away. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
A guy with Shamet's shooting ability can make anything work. The mid-range is almost too easy.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. They get the rebound, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Paul can't get it to go. Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Young from outside. Collins finds Hunter. Young outside. Walk for the new shot clock. Capella. Great positioning on the putback.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Paul left side. Bridges passes to Paul. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Down low. And it's Hunter with the jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
That's a 2 from Paul. Paul can't get that one to fall. Bogdanovich looking around. Shoots over Shamet. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so that brings the first half to a close. Hawks ahead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They have a nice 7-point lead.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Young from outside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. And You look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court, but off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
McGee, the pass to Kaminsky. Count it. Kaminsky's got his first basket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
McGee against Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Good ball handler and passer. Bogdanovich is very effective in the pick and roll.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. In the third spot, Clint Capella.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. The 3.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Payne with it. He's against Young. Johnson kicks to Payne. Shot to stop the run. Phoenix no good that time either. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Here's Collins. That ball. Nice speed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got assist number 5 here tonight. Suns trail by 17. Payne looking around from outside the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Young from outside. And they get it back. And Collins is right there. And the Hawks lead by 19.
So quick off the floor. First jump, second jump. Collins regularly beats people to the ball.
Payne's shot is good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Bogdanovich left side. Back to Young. From deep three-point range, Atlanta gets it back. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. They grab their own miss. Capella kicks it out to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Shamet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You want your ball handlers to be great free throw shooters, especially at the end of games. Shamet provides that.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Williams with a clean look. Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why
they've been able to get these good looks.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he likes to forget.
The pass to Herter. Buries it from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And so it's Atlanta holding a 22-point lead as the... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Williams at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. From deep, Gallinari. A shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. To the middle, here's McGee. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
And right there you see Herter's instincts for the game, especially at the offensive end.
Payne passes to Shamet. No good with the triple. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Over in the corner, Reddish. Here's Herter. He's guarded by Johnson. Williams passes to Herter. A three-pointer, no good. Well, Phoenix shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Kaminsky, and finished off by Kaminsky.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Williams inside. Payne covering. To the paint. Here's Gallinari. Makes it off the glass.
With the big, strong frame of Gallinari, he's able to take contact and deliver the goods.
Payne kicks to McGee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gallinari. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Hawks.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Johnson for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. On the wing, Williams. Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded by Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Jang dishes to Reddish. Deep. Herter, no good.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Williams passes to Jang. Now, here is Gallinari. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
That's a beautiful play call. Gallinari's dangerous off the catch because it allows him to get his shot in rhythm.
Payne passes to Johnson. Bounce pass from Shamet.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And it goes down 2 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. And they go to the intentional foul. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Gallinari dishes to Jang. Pass to Reddish. Shot clock at 3. He takes it in. Second shot opportunity. Over to the left wing. Pass to Herter. There's the 3. Kept alive. Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got his first 2 points of the night.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down. Is their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Clint Capella.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Ayton missing. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of it. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchup. Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. Hey, Allie.
The Utah Jazz.
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. A chance to check out the Phoenix Suns' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Here are the five for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at small forward. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Here's Booker. Bogdanovic against Crowder. Charity stripe shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Bridges on the inside just hitting the offensive glass. That's great hustle.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Now here's Paul. And rejected. And they're able to recover. Crowder. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Crowder, one of those guys who's a protector both defensively but also on the offensive rebound.
Gobert passes to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Money on the 19-footer.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Ayton, defended by Gobert. Outside Booker, just 5 on the clock. Here's a 3 from Paul. Knocks down the long J.
And good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Ayton. Gobert with the bucket. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a different rule. You think it takes long for players to adjust?
You know, BA, it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
Now here's Paul. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
It's Booker on the wing, defended by Gobert. Booker against Mitchell, and stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Booker against Mitchell. This one for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 7 points. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
So it's Utah now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Here's O'Neal. Tries again. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges finds Crowder. Outside for Booker. Pass to Paul. Ooh, poked away. Clock at 6. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Booker against Mitchell. Outside Conley. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. The kick out to Paul. 5 on the clock. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Give him 8.
Uh-oh. They might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Tie game here in Utah. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Bridges passes to Ayton. And the layup is good.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
That's the line for Utah.
Good on both. Well, the Suns shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Paul against Conley. Paul drives in. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time. What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Paul. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Paul's gotten 4 this quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Paul against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. No good from outside. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Now here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. Pass to O'Neal. Left side Mitchell, just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And that one hits the back iron.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Paul against Conley. From 8 feet. Tips it up.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Booker. Tipped. And they'll get another chance. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. The Jazz again can't hit. The Suns leading. Stolen by Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Crowder with it. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Crowder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Paul against Conley. Outside Mitchell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Paul against Conley. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Here's Booker. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Bogdanovich. The 3 from Mitchell. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Pass to Aiden. Outside Booker. The three-pointer off the mark. Utah has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell with the ball. He's got 12. Shoots over Booker. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Jack.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points and...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so in the game for the Suns, Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Campaign. And it's Johnson in at the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Oni. The rebound by Shamet. The Suns trailing. Payne with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Kaminsky against Clarkson. It's Shamet on the wing. And counted from 19 feet away. Shamet's got his first bucket in this one. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
That one falls. And now a three-point Suns lead.
Good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Clarkson outside. Ingles from outside. Utah gets it back. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Clarkson on the double team. Payne, the pass to McGee. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Shamet. It's deflected.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
The shot by Payne, no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Back to Clarkson. Lets it go. Phoenix grabs the miss.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside Payne. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. That one is off.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Oni, defended by Payne. Shot is good by Oni. And the Jazz lead by 1. And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
Here's Kaminsky. Gay with the defensive effort.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. Kaminsky against Gay. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Kaminsky in the post. Defended by Gay. Here's Shamet. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Shamet's gotten 4 this quarter. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Now Clarkson still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
They're trying to realize what to do in the screen and roll situation. Clarkson connecting with a teammate.
Outside Payne. And there's the drive. And he's going to the line. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson against Whiteside. The rebound by Whiteside. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Gay outside. Pass to Whiteside. Shoots over Kaminsky. The shot, no good. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Jazz out in front. They lead by 1. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off-guard can make plays. So valuable.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Hassan Whiteside, Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Up top, Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And out of bounds, the Suns will take it. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And here's Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here are the Suns now. They trail by 1. And there's a 3-second violation.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Well, the Jazz shooting just 37% so far in this one. Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Off the mark there with a 3.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell, good. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And with great body control, too. Mitchell maneuvers himself nicely for contact finishes.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. 2 points. That one goes.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Bogdanovic. From deep, Conley sinks it from distance.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Paul against Gobert. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Hayden against Mitchell. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. The 3 from Mitchell. They get it back. Gobert. 3-pointer. And Conley with the 3. And now it's a 7-point Utah lead.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Paul passes to Bridges. And here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Launches a 3. The shot that time not on target. And Utah will come the other way. O'Neal on the wing. Paul with a steal. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
It's Bridges on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. There's the triple. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Paul. And he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivered.
Back to Conley. Shot clock at 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Suns ball.
Here's Phoenix.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Crowder right side. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Crowder can knock down a mid-range shot from time to time.
And an intentional foul right there.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Down low. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And another miss by Utah. For 3, Booker. And the miss. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game.